Welcome back to another charity shopping video with me. Now I thought today, as well as taking you through the shops with me and seeing what I try on and knowing my thoughts on everything and seeing what I buy, I thought it might be really cool to add in another dimension and just talk about the top 5 things that I think about when I am charity shopping. This video is for you if you are a seasoned charity shopper but maybe you want to make your shopping experience a bit more fun, you feel like you desperately want to be a charity shopper and you want to find the good bargains, but you feel like you go in and you feel like a lost rabbit in headlights and you just come out with nothing, you don't even know where to start. Any of those things, this video is for you. So these tips I'm sure will give you a new mindset when you walk into those shops and hopefully have you finding bargains that you've never found before. So let's get to it. It is Mother's Day and I'm heading off to charity shops to try and find my mum and maybe my mother-in-law some little gifts, maybe some for myself, we'll see. But very excited. And yes, this is my idea of a treat on Mother's Day. My own time looking around charity shops, literally one of my favourite things to do. But first, just heading up this absolutely gigantic hill. Let's see what I can find. My first tip for you today is to simply learn your favourite shops. Once you know your favourite destinations, it means that you don't get tired going aimlessly around loads of charity shops where you don't find what you're looking for. It's easy to think that makes no sense because surely charity shops are changing all the time, you never find the same thing. But certain charity shops do things in their certain ways that will work well for you or not. So for example, one of my favourite charity shops, they have very specific areas for different types of fabrics and things like this, and I just really love knowing that and kind of knowing my way round. And that's another thing, I think, once you get to know the shops and you know your way round, it just enhances the experience. And the best thing is that when you've found your favourite ones in one town, you can always start exploring another town. My first start today was the British Heart Foundation. For me, I feel like when you start charity shopping, you really need to do a bit of a warm-up. So at first I don't concentrate on who I'm shopping for or what specific things I might be looking for. I just get in there, I choose a rail and go with the flow, see what comes up. And this is what leads me to my second tip of the day. This is a bit of a random one. Make sure you look at all sizes. I say this because not only are all brands different, so different things will fit you in different ways, but there are certain styles that actually look better in bigger or smaller. And that takes me swiftly onto my next one, which is to always try on if you can. I have plenty of examples from this specific shopping experience where trying on is important, because let's just go through how many styles were not right on this trip. You can see here, I thought this looked like such a nice top off. I thought it was going to be a really like cropped boxy look, and it was a medium, so I thought it would fit well, and then just look at the fit on me. It's just so not right. To be honest, this was one of those trips where I picked up a load of stuff to try on and just nothing was right. Like this, the fit was just, it was like the pleats were there to show my tummy. Maybe it would be really nice as maternity actually. But yeah, the colour, I love the colour mustard, but that wasn't right on me either. Then I got excited about this Nobody's Child dress, but sage is not my colour and I kind of had forgotten that. Look how much it pales me out. It's just really pretty on the rail, but just not right for my colouring or for my shape. Okay, this one's important. It's really exciting when you see brands that you love, but don't get too swept away and not take into account the actual product. It's very easy to think, no, it fits me okay, I'm gonna wear it loads, just because you're excited that you're gonna get a brand at a really good price. But actually, what is the point in having that in your wardrobe if it's not something you're gonna wear and love? Make sure it's still your style, make sure it's actually something you want. What is great about knowing your brands is that if you know brands that fit you well and that you like their quality, then amazing to look out for them. Even better when they're usually a bit out your budget and you do get to have that lovely feeling of
getting yourself a bargain and being able to buy into something that you wouldn't usually be able to. I'm not in the market for one, but on this actual trip I saw in the window of one of the shops they had a real Burberry coat for £250, which sounds like a lot, but if you know Burberry, you know that that is a real steal. And then last but not least, my fifth tip for you today, and this is to use your charity shopping as a way to experiment with your style. Pick up the thing that for some reason you feel drawn to but you don't think would look right on you, or you don't think you'd be confident enough to wear, or is a bit out there or a bit different for you. Try it on, why not? See how it makes you feel. Maybe there's a dress style that you'd never usually wear and you'd like to see what the fit would actually be like on you. Maybe there's a brighter colour that you don't usually go for. Get experimental and just see through the rails what you feel attracted to and go give it a go. Now for the last part of this video, I thought it would be wrong not to show you what I actually ended up with. So I did really like these jeans and I liked them on even though they were a bit baggy. But for £25 they were just that little bit too baggy that I just wasn't sure, so I decided to leave them. But what I did end up going for was this 100% linen, is it called a tunic? Kind of big shirt dress thing. It had pockets and I thought this would be amazing in summer with shorts. Obviously linen is so comfortable, so breathable, and I've got a bit obsessed with the fabric recently and I love the colour on me even though this dressing room lighting is not the one. Then for my mum I found this perfect dress. She loves patterns like this and she loves styles like this. Even better, she's my size so I could try it on to make sure it would fit her nicely. This was £4, so that was mum sorted. And then for my mother-in-law, I found this gorgeous merino wool kind of shawl thing that went over your head. And for merino wool, I thought £8.50 was a great price. And I can report that they absolutely loved them. So it was a very successful trip. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. Please consider liking and subscribing and maybe even hyping if you've enjoyed this video. I would really appreciate it as a small channel. It really helps. Let me know in the comments your own charity shopping experiences. I would love to hear all about them. And also let me know if you'd like to see more of this type of video. This is quite different for me. If you watch me regularly, thank you, and you'll know that this is a little bit different. I'd really love your feedback. Have a great week and I will see you next Wednesday for another one.